Waffles, look here. Look at that. You have your Mickey Mouse ears on top of your regular dog ears, and you're saying, please don't do that to me.
The best way.
That's fun.
She has her coat on. Yes, you're welcome.
All right, everybody.
Mama buys you all kinds of cute
This is
clothes.
Waffles' new coat.
Yes.
Got the Mickey
Straight
ears
from Disneyland.
and a funny hat. Came from Disneyland, and it's the Holiday Lodge theme.
Show
That's
Daddy.
this year.
Yeah, the
Look
problem
here.
is that it covers her eyes.
Yeah, the problem with that hats on any dogs is that it covers their eyes. And she's not a big fan of that part. She's not a big fan of the clothing in general. She doesn't mind it,
True.
but
That's not true. She loves her outfits. She loves being dressed appropriately.
yes, okay. Well, you're seeing a little bit of our garage there because we're in the car getting ready to go. Yes, well, everybody has a garage, right? And you put stuff in it. So we are going to the harbor to see how they have put Christmas lights on all the boats.
Christmas on the coast.
Christmas on the coast. We're going to drive up and down a little bit. We're going to get some hot chocolates, Christmas-themed hot chocolates at Starbucks first.
Yum.
Yes. Maybe coffee. No, it's a little late. We'll maybe just do the hot chocolates. And then show you the lights on the harbor. We usually have an annual competition for all the boats. This year it got canceled due to COVID, although I don't understand why. Since it's outdoors, I don't get it. But hopefully there's still a lot of lights up because a lot of boaters, we have
That's
a
their
working,
home.
yeah, we have a working harbor with fishing boats and such, but also a lot of people do live there.
I'm sorry.
It's over her eyes. It's so funny. A lot of people do live there as well, so they do light their boats.
She liked her coat.
So let's go look at it.
She
Thank you
likes
for
her
being here.
coat.
All right, here I am to pick up our hot chocolates. All right, Diane, what did you get?
I forget.
You got
It's
this
toasted
white hot chocolate.
I got the toasted white hot chocolate, and I just went dark.
Let's turn on some lights. Much better there. Okay.
I got the kid size toasted white hot chocolate.
Okay, let's see a first impression if you like that toastiness.
It's okay.
You like that okay?
Yeah. He warned me that it might be burnt.
Yeah, I've seen other people
It's not
review it as a
burnt.
burnt. I thought it had kind of a smoky, burny flavor to it that I didn't care for. I mean, it's not bad, but
I love
it's
that
not my
it's not
favorite.
scalding hot. Like sometimes you get drinks and they're so hot you can't drink them.
Oh.
And this is warm enough to warm my hand, but not scalding hot to drink.
Oh.
And maybe it's because it's a kid size. They do it a different temperature.
Maybe. I don't know. I got the classic peppermint hot chocolate. I love their peppermint.
And I don't care for peppermint at all. So this is all on you.
Yeah. I prefer it with the coffee, but yeah, but it's good.
You can't do Christmas lights with coffee. It has to be with hot chocolate. There's rules.
The rules, you say.
There are rules.
Okay. Well, this turned out to be a little bit of a bust. We have a working harbor here, and it's beautiful, and even at night, it's cool to see. And often people have lit their boats all the way up their masts, but it looks like this year, at least so far this season, just a couple boats over there. I don't know why. But we're going to go do some other things since we're out here. Okay, when you're at the harbor, you've got to get some seafood, so that's our plan B. We're going to Barbara's Fish Trap for chowder in a bread bowl. Okay, this is their menu. All the different clam chowders, starters, pastas, of course fish and chips of various kinds, calamari, sandwiches. We are getting the garlic cheese crab bread and the clam chowder. Should be wonderful. Waffles. How's the doggy? What are you sniffing there?
I don't know what those smells are, but I like them.
As I said, we're a working harbor here. This is the protected inlet. That string of lights up there is a Navy installation, Navy intelligence installation of some kind. And if you go to the left, follow those lights out, it takes you out into the open ocean. And just beyond that is where the Maverick surf competition happens most years. In recent years, there's been some issues with weather and such, but that's what we're known for, is the Mavericks giant wave competition. What? The hat looks sort of like a cross of the pirate's life with the Holiday Lodge mix.
But don't forget the mouse ears.
I know, but you've seen those.
The first pair of mouse ears.
It is, but the pirate hat has the mouse ears too. Okay, we got the clam chowder in the bread bowl to go, so we have to pour it in ourselves, which is perfectly fine.
You're very generous with the clam chowder here.
Yeah. And then let's look at that crabby, cheesy garlic bread. Oh, that's piled with crab. That looks great. It's hard to tell in this dark light, but it does look wonderful.
Okay, I wish there was smell-o-vision right now, because we are sitting literally feet away from the harbor, and there's a smell, and it's not necessarily a good smell, but it's like authentic. It's kind of that fishy, swimmy, saltwater, coastal smell. Super strong. And then to have the chowder on top of that, that is like a delicious smell. Now, chowder in a bread bowl, you got to know how to do it properly. They give you the chunk that comes out of the bowl that they hollow out. You got to take that apart and kind of make your own little croutons and stick it into the chowder to thicken it up. That's number one, how you cool it off, but also it just makes it delicious. Get that sourdough penetrating all throughout your chowder so that every bite has a little bit of that sourdough. Now when you're done with the chowder part, then you've got the ooey gooey bread that is like just soaked in with chowder. That's the best part of the whole deal. Now, I would not do this every day, but once in a while, this is a huge splurge to kind of have the authentic Half Moon Bay experience. Now, people would say that Fisherman's Wharf is where you get chowder in the bread bowl and so forth. That's where the tourists go. Here in Half Moon Bay, we know how to make chowder. This is a good chowder, but truly my favorite is across the street at the Brewing Company. And we would have gone there, but they're actually under renovation right now. So anyway, chowder in the bread bowl in Half Moon Bay, absolutely the best.
Have you been licking my bread? Have you been stealing? You don't normally do that.
Those two outer pieces, you really should eat because she's been helping herself quite a bit.
Very good. This is much more of a potatoey, stewy gravy chowder. Not quite as white and creamy like some chowders with a pure, clear flavor. This has much more of a spicy, sagey, and more of the cream base is much more of a potato, texture to it that's, broken up white potato. It's very good. Stop.
But denied.
All right, day 11. Let's see what our puzzle is today. mess that up a little bit. Okay, tonight's puzzle says bah humbug, and poor Donald Duck, he gets a bad rap. Of course he's on the bah humbug, throwing snowballs with Chip and Dale watching. Although it looks like Chip's about ready to be thrown with the snowball. Watch out. For tonight in our Bible verse that we have, the interesting in the 25 days of the Christmas story, the character, if you will, is Bethlehem. We've already talked a lot about Bethlehem. I said it is the town where Joseph was from. It is the city of David, and it is where Joseph had to go back to for the census. And so that actually is what our verse is in Luke chapter 2, verse 4 through 5. It says, Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee, that's where he started, to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family line of David, to be registered along with Mary, who was engaged to him and was pregnant. So we're starting to get the context of the birth of Jesus. How incredible. And the prayer for this book and this activity is, God, help us remain steadfast on our journey, relying on you for everything we need. What a great prayer. Hey, thanks for joining us today for day 11. What a great day. I hope you enjoyed the harbor tour and the Barbara's fish trap along with our verse and puzzle. We're so glad that you're here, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.